Alright, hello, I am Shelly Raccoon, and, well, I don't have a mic for my helmet yet, so voiceover it is. Pretty much this is gonna be me going out onto a main road for pretty much the first time, and just trying to get used to actual speed limit speeds and just trying to get used to all the controls. I do make quite a bit of mistakes that I've realized that I'm doing. And yeah, I'm a newbie, so please be gentle. Right here, I do believe I stall. It's slightly uphill, and I'm trying to get used to using the rear brake while taking off from a incline without stalling the bike or over revving it. Yep, there we are. I am taking pretty much all back roads at this point. The main street is just slightly still terrifying. Plus, at this current moment, they laid a bunch of loose stone on the road for some ungodly reason, and loose gravel and two wheels do not mix. Me checking my mirrors and realizing they are all janked up. My left mirror, I can't really see anything. My right mirror, I have to lean back just to see what's behind me. I did eventually fix that problem. I do apologize for the wind noise. It Once I get up to about 45 miles per hour, it for some reason it's like a screeching noise. It's probably because I don't have a mic going into my action camera. Bad shift. I am still trying to get used to making my shifts more seamless. At this current moment, I'm way better than when I recorded this, so still a work in progress, especially with my downshifts. I have watched countless hours of like rev matching to downshift, but trying to do it is way different than knowing how. But practice makes key. So, the road that I'm on right now, the speed limit is 55, and you're allowed to do 15 miles below the speed limit. So me doing about 45 right now is where my comfort level is when I was recording this video. And anytime I got up to 50, I felt like I was doing Mach Jesus. But when I look down and I'm like only doing a little 51, 52, I'm like, really? Really? Riding a bike is way different than driving a car. It's a completely different experience. But these back roads are beautiful. I love going down these roads and just experiencing the view now. Right here, I'm pretty sure you can see my downshifts are still pretty janky. I wouldn't say they're bad, but they're not good. And I'm in this weird habit where I just coast to a stop sign. I am taking too long during my shifts with the clutch and everything. At this current moment, I am taking the curves really, really slow. I am more focused on trying not to die than, like, lane position and everything, especially seeing how the roads were completely dead, pretty much. This was my first time going, like, 5 miles away from my practice area, so my heart was racing. I was having a blast, but at the same time, I was so worried about dropping the bike in the middle of nowhere. Just me slowing way, way down for this curve. I think it's at this point I start getting blown around by the wind, seeing how I'm on a small little 370-pound bike. Yeah, right there. I ended up getting the wind blowing me into oncoming traffic. Well, not oncoming traffic, but the opposite lane. Surprisingly, from my experience, having the oncoming traffic passing you isn't as terrifying as what I would have thought it would have been. It's, even though there's a small mental agreement that both parties do not cross that little yellow line is all that's keeping you alive, for some reason it doesn't bother me. What bothers me is the people riding your rear end. And right here, I'm trying to do a U-turn. there's a bunch of loose gravel right here, and I'm trying really hard to not drop my bike. I love taking forever at intersections, even though I don't see no one. There's this little voice in the back of my head saying, you might not see anybody now, but the second you gotta take off, someone's gonna show up. And at some point coming up, I start to make a mental note of when I'm doing a good shift, a bad shift, and trying to get to actual speed limit levels. Even though it is legal to do 15 under the speed limit, I want to get to the point where I can do 55 and etc. When recording this video, my comfort level was right around 45 miles per hour. Where I'm at now is closer to 55, but once I start hitting that 55 mile mark, the vibrations in the pegs makes me feel like my legs are gonna come off the pegs and everything, so I try to stick roughly around 50 at this current moment. Oh, those are some bad shifts. Got what I would consider 2 good shifts back to back. making little mental notes on my shifts. The wind blowing me around again. Trying to get used to 50 miles per hour now. I do believe I give off a little victory scream. There we are. But yeah, the video should be wrapping up here soon. I do plan on posting more. I have a mic coming in the mail and everything, so if you like what you see, like seeing people grow on their bike and everything, I'll be posting a whole lot more. So just subscribe because it's gonna be a daily thing. As long as it's not raining. F you, Michigan. Oh, right here I'm about to hit some speed bumps. I bounce a little bit and then land on my family jewels. Not pleasant. I know during that MSF course they said if you're gonna hit like a pothole, get up on the pegs a little bit. For some reason that did not enter my mind. And here I am slowly creeping up to the stop. I don't trust people, so I'm trying to wade them through. where I'm at now, the speed limit is 25 because it's a residential area and everything. Trying to get used to leaning my bike over at this point, but if you could see what I did, I chose the wrong lane position, so it's not all that great. But alright,